I love Jack Blocker. Why were so many of you nasty to me in the comments previously and said,
How can you say he's a dark horse? He's not a dark horse. You just don't know. No.
I know. I told you what I think, which is that he's a great performer. I love the way he performs. I love his voice. I love the way he uses his voice. I've been saying over and over, I love his humility. I love his authenticity. I've not said a negative thing about him, apart from in his audition, that he doesn't have to pull his mouth that big. That's all I ever said about him. But I've been loving Jack all along. And this week, in order to become a top five, a member of the top five, he had to perform like everybody else an Adele song and a dance song. So we're now going to check out his Long Tall Sally. Yeah, Long Tall Sally. The dance song. And I'm so glad that you joined me here on the Johan Beste, your vocal coach channel. Welcome. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It would really help me out and mean a lot to me. And let's see how Jack went in this performance.
Sick.
Songs that make you want to dance.
Yeah.
What does it make you feel?
I like dancing. I'm not good at dancing.
Okay.
In college, I was in a band playing like alt rock music. So yeah, like I love high energy songs and dancing around and kind of acting a fool. Tried my hand at a few stage dives. Some of them worked, some of them didn't. I've hit the ground before.
What song are you doing?
Long Tall Sally.
Nice.
Ooh, baby, have me some fun tonight.
I think the greatest thing for you is just moving,
Yeah.
just staying in one spot. Like there was a moment where you start playing the guitar. I would say get into it even more.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like, you know, if you
To get back to the mic, I just was like uncomfortable and I did some little moonwalk.
Hilarious.
Is that embarrassing?
Extremely.
If we're gonna try the moonwalk, we gotta clean the moonwalk up now.
I don't think I'll try the moonwalk.
Okay, good. There we go. Okay, good. I think that the crowd's gonna really enjoy his performance.
I'm a fan of you and your husband.
Oh,
Big
thank
fan
you
of your
so
husband.
much.
Yeah.
I'll let him know.
Shoot, please
and
do.
we'll be
please
watching
do.
together.
Oh, sheesh, that's crazy.
Before he starts, again, there is that very real, authentic Jack that we love. He's found a way to not try too hard. He's taken on board, he is taking on board what the coaches say, what the judges say. He's listening, he's learning, he's growing and developing, but he doesn't seem like he's trying too hard. He's just really good at being himself, which, by the way, most of these guys at this stage have gotten to that point where they're comfortable with themselves. They know what they want. They know what they can and can't do, even if they going to try something risky, like, like Abby Carter did, running around in a very sort of sexy outfit type of thing, which is not what we normally see her do. So even when they try things that is slightly risky, at this stage, I think they know what they can and what they can't and what they won't do. So, but anyway, I loved in that little package insert with him and Kiara, I loved how real he was. And he said, oh no, I won't be trying the moonwalk. And I was like, phew. And she was too, because it wasn't very good. But yeah, when I saw that this morning, I watched this video once, I thought, I think he's gonna nail this. And then I saw he's got an electric guitar, which is even better. So let's check it out.
Gonna tell Mary about Uncle John. Claim he got the misery, but he's having a lot of fun, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, baby, having some fun tonight. Well, Long Tall Sally, she built for speed. She got everything that Uncle John need, oh, baby. Yeah, baby. Oh, baby, having some fun tonight.
One thing that he does that I don't often like when I see it in performers is he's got the knees that go up, like he bends both knees, and then one more than the other sometimes. And then he sort of does a little, little mini squats like that sometimes with his bent knees. I often see that on stages and go, that doesn't look good. But somehow, when he does it, it looks great. I think it's part of his, not quirk, but he's a little bit quirky. It's part of his individuality. He was body and went the foot, and he just stomped his foot on like the first beat. Sings this in E major. I love that he's doing it nice and high. Because remember, when we sing higher, any one of us, doesn't matter what your voice type is, when you sing higher in your range, it's much easier to sing with energy. And the reason for that is physics. When you sing high, your two vocal folds are lengthened, so they're longer and they're thinner and they're more tightly strung, and they vibrate faster for the high pitch, but they can handle a lot of breath, and a lot of breath is what causes volume and easier energy. So I think it's a great key for him, and he's, oh man, I'm loving it. And I think he looks great too. He also has a sort of a quirky or very interesting, or not interesting, individual way of dressing developed over the last few weeks. And I like it. I think it suits him. Yeah, that's so good. That's so rock and roll. Ooh, on the high E. Yeah, go Jack. Sorry, I just want to say, he did that so well, break away from the mic. In his own way. Very deliberate, very confident, loved it. But he made it seem, not on purpose, but it almost looked like he was playing that awesome guitar solo, but he wasn't. But he was like into it, man, so good. Nice, in the band. Bam, 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 bam. See the bent knees? 3 babies. Yeah. So good. I absolutely loved it. I loved everything about it. Some fun tonight. What he did there at the end. So he used his voice in a way that he knows how to control it, and in a creative way. That's very true to him. But it was rock and roll, but it had little country vibes here and there in the way he used his sound. But man, he really went for it. I often say to my singers, if you're not exhausted after that song, you didn't work hard enough. I think he worked hard, and I think it came off. It was just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. Just love everything about it. Everything. And that smile. That smile.
Jack! You know, that was, I mean, that is not the kid we knew a couple weeks ago. You know, I tell you what, that song really made you use your voice in ways that way. We didn't know you had all that kind of angst and yelling in there, and it was fun. I mean, watching you dance, you kind of got, you've got your look dialed in, you're dancing, you're having fun, the guitar, all that looks great, great. I mean, 10 out of 10, great job.
Thank you.
10 out of 10, I agree.
All I can say is you're the only person I know in life that can make Chuck Berry and Little Richard be on the same person. How that happened, I'll never know. I don't know what the heck I just saw, but it's not the kid that just showed up on this show a while ago. I agree with Luke ahead of time. You are amazing, and more of that. Give me more of that, Jack.
Thank you.
Can you make?
I can't look at you.
Can't make eye contact, huh?
I can't now make eye contact.
I know, I understand.
You know, when I heard about this theme this week, I was a little worried. I was like worried, oh, what's Jack gonna do? He's like, you know, behind the guitar and like Mumford and Sons and stuff. Holy SH, that was crazy. That was so authentically you. Like, you don't need to learn choreography. You just need to let your highest self come out every time. Full blast, Jack!
Thank you.
Very cool. Yeah, so they loved it as well. Let me know if you loved it, especially if you're a voting audience member, but anybody, anywhere in the world. Please let me know. Did you love Jack? Did you love that performance? Do you hope, like me, that he ends up in the top 3, maybe runner-up, maybe the winner? And I won't say the D word again, okay? I won't say dark horse, because it was what I thought initially, because of how he was not one of the leading standout vocalists from the beginning. He wasn't. That's why people like Clark Beckham and I and others use the term dark horse. But he's a full-on contender now for this title. I really believe that. Out of the 5 that are left, I really like them. I think they're all doing well. I think they all deserve the title. It's up to people to vote. But I think Jack is my favorite. Jack is my favorite person to win this competition. My prediction, whether he will win, I don't know. It depends on who votes, you know, and the judges say it all the time. Don't think just because your favorite is many people's favorite that you don't have to vote. You have to vote. On any given night, it could mean 1,000 votes this way or that way. It could swing the whole thing and impact one of these guys' lives. So if you're a voting audience member, please vote for your favorites. And if it's Jack, please vote for him. I would love for him to win. Thank you for spending the time with me. I really appreciate it. Take care of yourself. And until next time, always remember that your voice matters. Just before you go, let me just remind you that you can actually book a session with me, a one-on-one, through my Patreon. You can go there and check it out. Or you can send me a message through the website. And then also, if you want to chat with me, why not visit our Discord server? The links to all of that is in the description below.